What's up? It's Sparkle Conversation. This is like an unplanned episode, but I felt the need to talk about some shit because I feel like people don't talk about stuff. So I'm looking at the thing. First of all, before I say anything, it would be disrespectful, like to not like acknowledge that rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. It's crazy what happened. Everybody talking crazy. That's what's making me feel fucked up. It's like you can't even die now if you have an elevated status without all this extra stuff. And it's like I read I went and looked to the west for what's going on. I'm not listening to like my Instagram and my Facebook, what's going on with that. I'm going to some people who gonna really know. And like when I'm looking at their reactions, it they didn't feel as though it was nothing other than hating motherfuckers from your neighborhood. You know what I mean? It's sad. The guy was building, like, you go and heal your hood and your hood kill you. And then like for the narrative that they running right now, besides the government shit, like a nigga just did it because he ain't want to accept who he was. That's crazy. Then these people posting these dumbass videos. This nigga, like, he can't be nowhere in California. Are you making a stupid ass video like that? You bragging about some shit, like you gonna get killed just because. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, boy, you shouldn't even put your face on that shit. It's like, man, that was dumb. And then the fake joint they keep sharing, talking about this Lauren London. That lady ain't said nothing out of her mouth. I guarantee she don't want to be talking to no motherfucking media about what the fuck, like, what's going on. Like, so that fake ass shit. Then, like, they took an insert from one of his videos where he was just saying some, like, that's some shit you gonna say to your niggas. Like, fuck what you talking about? If it happened, you niggas better ride for me. He wasn't talking about this situation though, man. Then it's like y'all placed that on this guy, Dr. Sebi. If he, like, supposedly he had the cure 30 years ago, they're gonna wait for 30 years to kill him. Wait till he 83. Like, why? Like, was he supposed to live till he was 483? My grandfather died at what, 79? Like, so come on, man. We gotta do better. Like, and like I was telling some motherfuckers, telling some people, because they just kept talking and like perpetuating the ignorance. I'm like, dog, Michael Jackson told y'all a long time. He didn't tell y'all because I don't know if he wrote it, but I know he sung it. Look at the man in the mirror if you want to make a change. And that shit, the things that happen with our people, our culture, that's on us. We can't say they come around stealing our culture and they culture vultures and all that. But in the same token, when some shit go wrong, we don't, like, we gotta have some fucking accountability. Like, I can't understand how something like that can happen to somebody of that stature out there. Like, that's supposed to be untouchable. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Shit crazy, dog. Like, and I really want to feel what people are saying. Like, I believed in the man messages too. Like, I was listening to Nipsey Hussle as an artist when he was an artist, but when he was making his transition, I stopped listening to the artist and I was kind of listening to the man. So it was like he ain't send nothing, sending out no ways for no shit to go way left like this. This shit was like random. That shit crazy, man. And it's like it's a lot of stuff we want to keep blaming everybody for everything. Nobody want be accountable. Nobody want to accept nothing for themselves. Like you want to blame Trump for this. Like if the fucking weather is 10 degrees, oh, like Trump, like I'm like, come on, dog. When the fuck is we gonna take care of ourselves? Like we already see they done gave everybody everything, and gave the people who supposed to have been like presented reparations. We had nothing. So you already see what you up against. Like let's stop like build like if you're gonna build a narrative, like man, look, take it to the point like it was. Like somebody real who is at the mental capacity to be able to control that. Some guys, because it's not gonna be one person. Some guys who had the mental capacity to control that, man. Start the Black Panther Party again, man. That was accountability, holding ourselves accountable, policing ourselves. Can't keep like, come on, dog. Shit crazy. Like I'm all the way in DC, but I'm telling you this shit that happened over there, this shit happen every day over here. Nobody ain't gonna say no conspiracy or something, but you just know it be behind dumb shit all the time. Like I remember when in the Belly joint when Nas was saying the shit like it's always the coolest niggas to get killed. And that's the way it is, dog. Like niggas got so much hate in their heart, they can't stand to see another being like living, dog. They hate to see you fucking smile. That shit crazy. I just wanted to talk on that. Like I just don't want us to get caught up in saying it's a conspiracy and all that, and we ducking what's really going on. Like we need to hold ourselves accountable, hold our communities accountable for what the fuck we're doing. Like this shouldn't have happened. Like at some point it gotta ring in somebody's head. This person is doing so much. Like whatever petty disagreement you had, dog. It had to be another way to handle it than like take the nigga life. That's crazy, man. And like I don't even want to get, cause that'd be like sensationalizing the nigga death, like his death. But I was just looking at different shit, like people arguing. Like, why are we arguing? First of all, like we all upset at the same thing. We lost somebody that we all really respected, somebody we all love, regardless if we know him personally or not. Like, why are we arguing instead of looking like it's like, are you the fucking problem or you the solution? We should be looking for the solution to this shit. Not all the ways like trying to like, if we're gonna point at the problem, we gotta point at ourselves first. Until we fix that, like shit ain't gonna do nothing. Man, shit crazy. Man, I don't know. Usually I have a little pad. I done like wrote up some notes so I can keep myself on track with this shit today. Like, and then like yesterday, like when the shit happened, I'm just like, nah. Even though I know and I'm looking at it, I'm just like, nah. And I wake up like 2:30. And I'm just like, dog, niggas have no fucking mercy. They have no fucking coof. They like, that's not gangster killing somebody who uplifting the fucking community. That's not gangster, bro. Like that's some bitch shit. That's not gangster. And it's not just because he is a star. It's just the bricks he was laying. You know what I mean? Like paving a way. Like I'm from here, and I see how certain individuals can make a whole swing and like in an environment, and like looking at him, what he doing. You gotta know South LA. That shit bigger than probably some of your states. And for it to happen the way, like that's what I'm mad at, man. He was trying to show you a way out of that. How you how you take that away? And I know we said this shit before. We didn't say this shit when like Tupac passed. Like Biggie, like dumb shit take brilliant motherfuckers away who really was making an effort to change like our value. You know what I mean? Like these people were trying to change our value. Like I don't know how that person can live with themselves after they know they did that shit. I don't even like they shouldn't even be locked up or killed by his folks or nothing. They should kill themselves. Like that shit. How? Dog? I don't know him personally, but the dude just seemed like the calmest individual. Like you can see his progression and his thinking. Wow. I'm gonna end this one though. Y'all think about that shit, though. Nobody doing it to yourself. Like when you around your folks, spark a conversation about that shit. Like, dog, what we doing to protect ourselves, man? We keep yelling about other people. They doing this, they doing that. What the fuck we doing to each other, man? Like, think about that, man. Spark a conversation and think about that. Thank you,